From Mesmerized Online, Williams set on 2025 for Major League debut. Now, before we get into this video, you need to hit that subscribe button so you know what's going on with the Mets farm system. Jett Williams had high hopes for the 2024 season after being selected in the first round of the 22 draft by the Mets. Williams soared through the minors in 2023 and set a personal goal to play in Queens during the 2024 season. In another universe, that very well could have happened. But unfortunately for the Mets' number one prospect, tragedy struck. Well, that's a little bit harsh. 11 games into his Double-A season, Williams injured his right wrist. Texas native attempted to rehab the injury but was unable to recover. His goal of making the majors was sidetracked and Williams opted for TFCC debridement surgery in his hometown of Dallas. The recovery timeline for the surgery was set at 8 to 10 weeks, with the initial 4 to 6 weeks comprised of rehab and physical therapy. The timeline should set Williams to return sometime during the minor league season, but Williams has his eyes set on the Arizona Fall League. He doesn't want to rush the process. Quote, if everything goes well, that's the plan right now. Williams said on playing the AFL. There could be a possibility I play this year. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air, but right now I'm not playing until I do. The AFL is a league compiled of top prospects across the major leagues. Each team decides which prospects to send, and Williams could get his first go at the league this season. The road to the AFL or a minor league return, however, is still in the air. Williams has to make a full recovery and then feel normal enough to take swings. Luckily for Williams and the Mets, surgery went swimmingly. The surgery, which usually takes an hour to perform, was over in 20 minutes for Williams. Dr. Donald Sheridan informed Williams that the surgery was a success and that his wrist should not bother him moving forward. A sign of relief for the top prospect. I know I missed a year, but most important is just getting it back to 100% and not having to deal with any of this. So that's honestly the biggest thing, is just getting back healthy and staying on the field next year. Williams sustained the injury back on April 21st and hasn't played a minor league game since. The Mets sat Williams for 12 days and opted to let it heal before going another route. But after almost 2 weeks of little progress, the Mets determined Williams needed surgery. Quote, I was disappointed. Obviously, I wanted to play, Williams said. There was stuff going around. I could make my major league debut this year. But I think everything happens for a reason. In the meantime, Williams has been at home recovering under the supervision of Dr. Sheridan in Texas. The Mets usually have prospects rehab in Port St. Lucie, but Williams asked his agent to get special permission from the Mets to stay home. With the Mets in Arlington to face the Rangers, manager Carlos Mendoza invited Williams to spend time with the Major League club. Williams was able to go into the clubhouse, hang out with the players. You get a sense of Major League routine. Williams even stayed for the first game of the series and watched the Mets rout his hometown team 14-2. Still watching from above instead of on the field must be excruciating. Williams has potential star written all over him, which his 104 walks and 263, 425, 451 slash line across 3 levels of the minor leagues as a 19-year-old. But for now, being on the field is his priority, and being a mainstay increases what's on his mind. Of course, quote, Williams, when asked about if his goal was to make the majors, quote, until I get here, it will always be that goal. And once I get here, the goal is just to stay here. So keep our fingers crossed that his rehab goes well. Surgery went well. That's great. He is a very exciting prospect. He's about as close to an elite prospect as the Mets have. Prior to him being drafted, the thought was that if he was a taller kid and he's 5'6", if he was taller, like 6'1", 6'2", he would have been a top 5 prospect. Because he can hit, and he can run like the wind, and he's a very good defensive player. He's got really everything going for him. And he gets on base, and he does a really good job. So, thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.